So look at this piece of crap here, right here, Macron. We told you guys Macron will be entrenched with Trudeau, and they'll never leave. They will never leave. I told you guys in a 2018 live stream of Mike and the Night I did. Live stream's up, where I'm telling you guys that Macron isn't and Trudeau aren't going anywhere. So, what is this piece of crap up to? Macron first threatens Russia with troops, then purchases $600 million worth of gas from Moscow in the first 3 months of 2024. You can't make this shit up. And this is an important one. UK lawmakers call for a probe into shadowy Disinformation Squad. And over in the UK, just like Scotland and Ireland and all the other countries in the European Union, some members of British Parliament want independent review to be done concerning the Counter Disinformation Unit, CDU, following an investigation into its activities by privacy and civil liberties campaigner Big Brother Watch. The CDU is identified by the group in addition only to security intelligence services operating in one of the most opaque ways in government. Big Brother Watch Director, I can't read that, welcomed the committee's initiative, but added that the unit should be immediately suspended and subjected to a full investigation. Yeah, so they're coming in with this Culture, Media, and Sport Committee. They're going through the Ministry of Truth. They're doing all kinds of shit to censor British people. There's people going, like police being called into people's homes and asking them why they're posting certain things on social media. It's getting to that, folks. It's getting to that. And now let's spare a thought for those from Brussels. There's bad news from Brussels for Polish homeowners. Why Brussels? Well, they're calling the shots, right? Zero emission regulation introduced by the EU will lead to an increase in both costs and maintenance and the price of new homes, writes economic commentator. The newly built home in Polish must be net zero compliant on carbon emissions from 2030 onward, thanks to the new law from Brussels. Hold on, new law from Brussels. Brussels is telling Poland what to do, and they want zero emission homes by 2030. Get out of here, man. Are you serious? They're trying to impoverish everybody everywhere with this bullshit. And who put the people in Brussels in charge of Poland? Why is Brussels calling the shot for Poland? That's why the EU, when we told you guys 12 years ago on this channel, well, it's probably who knows what channel, it could be the other channel that was deleted, that the EU is the biggest failure. It's set up for failure, and it's going to fall apart, and it's not going to stick around. You can't. So now zero emissions by 2030. So any new home that's being built in Poland, they're coming after the Polish, and you know why? They're punishing the Polish for this. They're punishing the Polish. You know why? Because they've had a semi-hard stance for a long time against Ukraine, against France, against other countries. So they're punishing them. Brussels is saying, well, you don't want to go fight Ukraine? Well, we're going to go in, and we're going to make your houses net zero. What do they call this shit? Poland, net zero compliant. Mafangulo. Net zero compliant. You got to be kidding me. You can't make this shit up. What is this? All right, let's keep going. This is European news, folks. Wake up, America. Because this is coming to America and Canada. If it's happening in Europe or Australia, it's coming here next. Hungary's largest bank sets transaction limit due to rising number of bank frauds. Get out of here. Bank frauds, my ass. They have all the technology in the world and all the cameras and the fingerprints and the bra, and they have to set transaction limit? Get out of here. Hungary's largest commercial bank, OTP, has set transaction limit to HUF 1 million to that's 2,500 euros due to rising cases of bank fraud, and the bank notified its customers on Thursday. Whatever. And Poland plans to welcome foreign nationals into its police force to combat staff shortages. So they're going to get migrants from Africa or Middle East to work in the police in Poland. Now let's get serious here, folks. Let's really get serious. Is this because their Polish people don't want to work in the police? Really? Yeah, there's a lot of Polish born and raised in Poland that do want to work in the police, that do want to feed their family, and that do want to do the right thing. But why getting these migrants to come in for? Why are they going to get migrants to combat staff shortages in the police station? Why? Because the migrants have no compassion against the Polish people. They don't care about the Polish people. So the migrants will take the baton and smash legs, crack skulls, shoot people in the face. They'll do that because they have nothing to lose. They don't care about Poland, and they don't care about the Polish people. That's why they're going to put police foreigners working in Poland. And that's how they take it over. That's how they do it. That's how they start, folks. Guys, share this video. Get this out there. It's Mike of the Night 556, April 20th, 2024. We are on fire tonight on the show. And number of unofficial mosques in Rome being used as breeding grounds for Islamic extremists doubles in 10 years. And the number of unofficial mosques in the Italian capital of Rome being monitored by Italy's counter-terror agency has nearly doubled in the last 10 years as prayer sites preaching fundamental Islamic teachings encroach on Italian society. And these, now in quotations they're quoting here, these hidden places of worship and where radicalization lurks and where camouflaged among the faithful, those lone wolves who have too often become martyrs of the holy war, writes Italian news outlet Il Tempo. So watch out, folks. And Bulgaria seizes 8.5 million in heroin from truck heading from Iran to Europe. And the Bulgarians are cracking down on drugs coming in, and that's good that they're doing their job. But from Iran to Europe.